Just love children, which is why I teach, and why I was so happy to be expecting my own baby. I knew that the first 3 months of my pregnancy were crucial in my baby's development, and it was when I was most at risk of miscarrying. So I was worried because my job's so demanding physically and mentally. It can be really stressful. I knew that I was going to need some support from the school and get them on side.
As soon as a teacher knows they're pregnant, they should inform their head teacher and their NASUWT Union rep. The employer has a duty of care, and it's their legal requirement to carry out a risk assessment in the teacher's workplace and make adjustments if necessary.
It was great. I was given time off when I felt poorly. My hours were reduced, and they found another teacher to take the children on a farm visit, which would have been a real risk to me. But I love seeing all the pictures and hearing the stories afterwards.
The second trimester of pregnancy brings with it different challenges, and employers must continue to monitor the risks and update the risk assessment.
As I got bigger and more tired, the school continued to be a real help, especially John, our site manager, who did any carrying and heavy lifting for me. After all, he was trained to do this. They moved my class to a more convenient room for the convenience. Plus, someone else very kindly took over my PE classes, as stretching, twisting and awkward postures can cause musculoskeletal problems and even affect the birth weight and development of my baby. From 6 to 9 months, I was getting more tired than ever. Moving around was getting harder, and I tried to avoid the busy corridors in between class. So the school went back to the risk assessment to revise and review it.
In a teacher's final trimester of pregnancy, they will need more understanding and support than ever.
I was given time off for antenatal appointments, and it took me off playground duties, so that break time was a real break for me and helped with my swelling legs. They even got me a special tall chair so I could sit and still address the class. The kids loved it. Leo asked if the high chair was for me or the baby. Both, I replied. Right from my pregnancy, my employers have ticked every box and scored so highly when it came to support. That is, until I had the baby and wanted to arrange more flexible working. They said no initially and blamed costs. They didn't even agree to an informal meeting.
If the mother wants to make a flexible working request, then in the first instance, she needs to talk to her NASUWT union representative and seek advice.
With the help of my NASUWT rep, I wrote a formal letter to the head requesting flexible working.
The head teacher has a duty to consider a request for more flexible working, and if they reject that request, the teacher should then get more advice from the NASUWT.
Thankfully, after some negotiations and help and support from the union, we came to an agreement. Now, I am back at work on reduced hours, so I get to spend time with the child I love at home and teach the children I care so much about at school. In the end, everyone was so supportive. My union, the NASUWT, the governing bodies and the head. Together, they made me feel so valued.
For more information about teachers' rights during pregnancy, visit nasuwt.org.uk. NASUWT, valuing workers, promoting healthy workplaces.